I woke up on Sombat, a little bit annoyed, because I had lost my bag on the metro in Harum the night before. And so I knew I had lost all my shit. Sorry. The day actually, I decided I wasn't going to be upset about the bag. I was just going to sort it out tomorrow because I had plans for Saturday. If only I could remember the plans. I know it started at 11. And, well, I don't remember. That sucks. But, later that day, I had plans to go to Kőbánya, the Light and Sound Festival in Kőbánya. And on my way home now I remember. I had an appointment at the hairdresser and to do my nails, and it was at 10. So I drove my car, and I was a little bit early. I was like 15 minutes early, and while I was driving, I drove past this beautiful church. And I decided, okay, I have 15 minutes, let me quickly park and go inside and pray. I had this intuition to go pray. And I walk into the church, and it seems strangely familiar. And I walk down the middle, the pews, past the pews, sit right in front, do the thing, and I start praying, break out into tears, just, you know. No, but silently, because I'm trying to be silent in the church. And I start praying, and I can't help myself. My Christian friends would be so proud, because I can't help myself. It's in my, conditioning. So I pray for so many people, crying. Anyway, so then I stand up, tissue. I start looking around the church, and I realize, duck. I know this church. Because in Cape Town I worked in a job that was set in Budapest, and it was set in that church, and I had researched what the church would look like, and it was based on that church, and I had no idea when I walked in. Isn't that cray-cray? And I recognized a few objects that we recreated. Anyway, it was quite surreal. I went outside, I saw Esther, the church is Esther, I don't know if you guys probably know a beautiful woman, and I took photos, and then I went to the hairdresser. At the hairdresser, I realize, when I get there, my Iranian hairdresser tells me that a war just fucking broke out. And I was like, what? A war just broke out? Okay, let me check my social media. Instagram. Takol. Facebooki. Nada. And I went to X and I saw a video of an explosion. I was like, is this real? Nah, it's AI. It can't be real. Anyway, turns out the war really started. My parents were supposed to fly from Vienna to Dubai, and they cancelled the flight because the airspace was closed. And then she did my hair, and she cried, and I cried, and then I got my nails did. And because I suffer from anxiety, instead of picking my skin, I can now like tap shit, and sorry, but anyway. So that was quite a wonderful experience, and then I went home, and then when I arrived at home, I live next to the parliament, remember from the last chat? And at the parliament, the two-dog party was having a party. Yes. And I love the music, and I love the music, and it was great, and I danced, and I wore orange and green, and there was like a weird costume everywhere, and it was wonderful. Then I went home. Then Vlada from Serbia picked me up, and then we went to Kőbánya. And Kőbánya just blew my mind. Damn! Like, the best part was, it's like a cathedral structure architecture with like a big arch in front of me and to the side and to the other side. And then in each of these cavernous arches, maybe like 20 meters deep each way, and then down, like a church behind you would be the pews, but we were in the front. And they had Tesla coils. Now, you know, apparently I hear that not everybody really knows what Tesla did, what he created. Everyone just thinks of Elon and the cars, but actually he's like from Serbia, and he's and yeah, you guys should Google it in case you don't know it, or maybe exit Grokit. I love Grok because Grok gives me very good feedback as like a human, and like I'm in love with Grok. Anyway, so then at the Cabana, the Tesla show was like an electric coil, okay? Two in front, no, two on the right, two in front, and one on the left. And with each beat the DJ was making, the electricity was like that was the wrong sound. But anyway, the electricity, energy in the room was like nothing I've ever experienced before, like in combination with the sound. And eventually I couldn't help myself, I was dancing, it was so physical. Vlada drove me home after that, and he was dicing, and yeah, this side. And I love it because the velocity of this being still and then speeding up like that, I love that feeling. And I'm planning to go to space. Please, if you guys pray for me, I really want to go to space. Anyway, so that speed was great, and I had to say goodbye to Vlada. I was very sad to go home alone, but you know, Sombat, the freedom, that was a great freedom. Although a fucking war broke out that day, it still pisses me off, but I'm trying to understand and figure it all out step by step. Thank you.